Welcome back, Minecraft fans. This is PunkD76. Welcome back to another Bedrock tutorial. Yes. Today I'm going to bring you this. My pumpkin and melon farm. Quite a quaint little looking thing. Looks like, reminds me of an old school kind of greenhouse or glass house. That you can have. Yeah, so it's quite a nice quite a nice little thing. Fully automatic. Collects up all the pumpkins and melons, comes down into the chest down here. As you can see, it's doing quite well. It hasn't been running that long. It's one chunk long, exactly 16 blocks long. Reason it's a chunk long, minecarts, if you go over a chunk border, let me show you here. So this is our area of build, okay? So these sandstone stairs are our chunk edge. Okay, so around the back. If your minecart rail runs over a chunk border and back, if you happen to be at the edge, so this chunk is the last chunk in your simulation distance. So if we were stood over by the portal over there, the gold farm, then there's a chance the minecart will go over and disappear. It will cease to exist. So by building this within one chunk, we are minimizing the risk of losing the minecart. Unfortunately, it can still happen. It's Bedrock. Bedrock is buggy. And these things do happen, but we are minimizing the risk. Okay, so let's get into the build. So, as you can see, the hole is 15 blocks long, 2 blocks wide, and 1 block deep. Find your chunk border. I will put a link to my video on finding chunks. Find the chunk this corner. And basically, this is the corner block of your chunk, and build from there. Okay. So, like I say, 15. This is the first bit here. Okay. You don't need to build these stairs are just for reference. You don't need to add these to your farm, but obviously, finding the chunk it will help. So these are materials you will need. Pause the video, get these materials, or look in the description list of the video and I will add the list of items required there. Okay, first things first, let's get our we need to take these first 4 blocks out. Place a double chest at the front, come round the back, crouch in place, hopper into the back of each. Take your rails, 2 on the top of there. Let's run down this end. 2 on the top of there. Take your 2 redstone blocks. We want to be roughly in the middle somewhere. It's not a precise science on these ones because we've got plenty of length and for the power. And basically run your rails down to each end. Like so. If you haven't quite got as many powered rails as this, you can get away with a few more normal rails at each end. I prefer to do it, just make sure your rails are powered all the time, or your minecart is powered all the time. Right, we now need our blocks of choice and stair blocks. So starting on this corner where the hopper is, do 1, 2, 3, 4, stair block, 2, 3, 4, stair block, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you should finish on that corner there. Okay, coming back down to this front edge, we need to go up a further 3. So that is a total of 4 up. Now you want to build yourself a little roof covering the whole length of this of your rail, basically directly above where the rails are. Okay, so a whole roof. This just makes this next bit so much easier when you're in survival. So take your pistons now, go above where the hopper is, place a piston, miss one, piston, and basically copy this all the way down. So it's every other block you're placing a piston. Now on the other side, come diagonally across and do it alternate. So you end up with this kind of little sort of checkered pattern, so to speak. And you got alternate blocks. Okay? come up top. Now we don't need this. We can get rid of this temporary roof that we built. Okay. Coming down, we now want to place our minecart hopper. We can get him on his way. Drop him in there. Give him a nudge. There he goes. We now need our dirt blocks. So along the row of the blocks, go all the way along to the end and back down. Doesn't have to be grass. Can be normal dirt. It's entirely up to you. Take your what do we need? There we go. Take your water buckets and place a. Go around this side, be easier to see. Place a water bucket in each of those stairs. Okay, that will just help hydrate the soil. So when you're tilling and planting, it's less likely to turn back. And yeah. So we now need we need a hoe. Let's go. There. There we have a hoe. So we now want to go above the gaps, basically. So starting on this front corner, so you should see there's nothing above it at all. Okay, and do alternate, so it's always got a gap above it, and just till all the way along. Okay, just like so. Now we need our pumpkin seeds. Let's go to there. Seeds. We'll go there and then there. Right, so we got pumpkin and melon seeds. So do on the tilled soil down one side, place your pumpkins. Or you could place, if you wanted, you could make this farm purely melon or pumpkin and then build a second one with the other one. It's entirely up to you. It depends what your requirements are. Okay, so there we go. So we got some. Get out of there. Come on. Come out. There we go. Right. So that is that bit done. Now back to your solid blocks. Create an edge all the way around. Come down the front. That duck is going to get. That's it. Get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. Right, and then so blocks there, and then just place a upside down stair on the front edge. Just stops chickens and stuff getting down in there. Okay, let's get rid of these two blocks. Glass, just leaving these front corners off, and place glass all the way around. Leaving the corners. Glass, then take your now we're going to have to get on the roof. I've done this in order to make it easier for you so you don't have to keep climbing up and down. So take your observers, and you will need to place observers facing down in each of the gaps, okay? So the little red dot should be aiming up. This is what creates a signal. So every time a pumpkin or melon is grown, it will create a redstone signal because the plant is changing, is updating. Grab your redstone and place it redstone all across the top. Just like so. Take your stairs and create a ring right around the top. You can use any type of stairs you want. I like the spruce on this one, it just gives it a nice effect. Take your lanterns and place one under each corner. And that is you done, guys. That is you done. So this will take a while to grow. It takes quite a long time for the plants to grow. They are quite slow growing, but once these are all grown up, it will start pumping out quite quickly. So there we go. You can now see melons are growing down there, and they get picked up by the minecart as the minecart goes round. There we go. That is obviously. Sometimes it will fire when these start growing. It will fire off as the plants start growing up. There we go. Look, the melons there. So yeah, there we go. And we got plenty of melons and pumpkins coming in. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that's a helpful little build for you. Please hit me up in the comments. Let me know if you've built this in your world and how you liked it, how it worked for you. Please hit the like and subscribe button and possibly the notifications as well. I'm going to release videos as often as I can. There's no sort of fixed schedule at the moment. So yeah, please hit me up. Check out my videos I do with Junior, a 20-minute Minecraft. Basically, me and my friend Junior just having a laugh, playing in a survival world. And thank you very much for watching. And I will see you in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.